Well, I took a page from Theodore's book and decided to travel to ease my pain. As a matter of fact, for the next several decades, travel around the world became my routine. Oh, there was so much of life to be lived, some happy and some not so happy. Ted became part of the Harding administration, and then in 1924 ran for governor of New York. His cousin Eleanor violently opposed him, bringing up his possible involvement in the Teapot Dome scandal, although there was never any proof of this rumor. Well, that started the rift between the Hyde Park Roosevelts and the Oyster Bay Roosevelts. When Franklin was nominated for president, I received letters congratulating me, many thinking him to be my son. Well, to set the country straight, I made a public appearance at Madison Square Garden for Herbert Hoover. As it was, I would carry on a friendly letter correspondence with Eleanor during her term as First Lady, and during the war even changed my opinion of Franklin, who, although he was on the wrong side of the fence, was a nice man. Alice, at the age of 41, gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and the births of other grandchildren brought much happiness. The only problem with living for so long is that you experience so much death. Now, I must tell you about Kermit, dear Kermit. By the early 1940s, he was again fighting for the British Army in Norway and then in Egypt. But he contracted malaria and was discharged from the army due to his growing physical disabilities. He also had a growing problem with alcohol, which worried me so. Kermit only seemed happy in the arena, as his father would say. Cousin Franklin stepped in and commissioned Kermit as a major in the American Army, but he stationed him in Alaska, away from the fighting. In early June 1943, I received word that he had died of a heart attack. But in reality, my son had taken his own life. 1 year later, June 1944, D-Day on Utah Beach, and Brigadier General Theodore Roosevelt Jr., at the age of 56, was the oldest man in the first invasion wave. Because of a miscalculation, the forces were landed 3/4 of a mile too far south, which put them only 100 yards from enemy fire. Ted led his troops to a safe position, and then under heavy fire continued to direct wave after wave of troops to that safe haven. General Omar Bradley stated that it was the greatest act of bravery he had ever seen. Ted won the Congressional Medal of Honor, the same honor denied his father. In 2 world wars, Ted had won every possible combat medal. So it was fitting that he should die of a heart attack while on the battlefield, July 11th, 1944. All of 1947, I was bedridden, and on September 30th, 1948, after falling into a coma, I passed on from this world at the age of 87. I had once said that on my tombstone I wanted the words, "Everything she did was for the happiness of others."